I've been a night porter at the Blackwood Hotel for 3 years. It's an old place, the kind where the floorboards groan under your weight and the wallpaper peels like dead skin. But there was one rule everyone followed: never knock on room 402. Room 402 had been vacant for over 20 years. The locks were rusted, and a heavy "Do Not Disturb" sign hung permanently on the handle, thick with dust. My manager told me the pipes were broken, but the way he avoided looking at that door told a different story. Last Tuesday, it was 2:14 a.m. The lobby was silent, save for the ticking of the grandfather clock. That's when the switchboard lit up. An internal call from room 402. My heart skipped a beat. I picked up the receiver, but all I heard was heavy, wet breathing. Then, a woman's voice, thin and trembling, whispered, "It's so cold in here. Please, bring a blanket." Before I could respond, the line went dead. I told myself it was a prank, a ghost story for the new guy. But 10 minutes later, it happened again. This time, the voice was louder, desperate. "I can't feel my feet. Please, help me." Against my better judgment, I grabbed a master key and a spare blanket. The elevator ride to the 4th floor felt like an eternity. When the doors opened, the hallway was freezing. A thick, gray mist clung to the floor. I stood before room 402. My hand trembled as I reached for the handle. I knocked softly. "Housekeeping," I whispered. Silence. Then, the sound of something dragging across the floor from inside. Scrape, scrape, scrape. It stopped right behind the door. I pushed the key into the lock. It turned with a sickening click. The door creaked open, revealing a room frozen in time. Layer of dust covered everything. But in the center of the room, the bed covers were tossed aside. I shone my flashlight around. That's when I saw them. Wet footprints leading from the bathroom to the corner of the room. I followed the trail with my light. In the corner, sitting on the floor with her back to me, was a woman in a tattered white dress. Her hair was matted and damp. She was shivering violently. "Ma'am," I said, my voice cracking. "I brought the blanket." She didn't move. I stepped closer, reaching out to drape the blanket over her shoulders. As the fabric touched her skin, she finally spoke. "It's too late," she rasped. "The water, it never stops." Slowly, she turned her head, but she didn't have a face. Just smooth, pale skin where her eyes and mouth should have been, with water leaking from every pore. I dropped the blanket and bolted. I didn't stop until I reached the lobby. The next morning, I quit. I found out later that in 1994, a woman had drowned in the bathtub of room 402. The room had been sealed ever since. Sometimes when it rains, I still hear that wet, heavy breathing in my dreams. And I know she's still waiting for that blanket.